Good morning, students. Now we are going to see the natural vegetation and wildlife. As we move up on the mountains, the temperature decreases. This deals to a change in the type of natural vegetation present. We can observe distinct changes in natural vegetation as we move up from one place to another across the globe. These changes are due to certain factors such as elevation of temperature. Vegetation also depends on the slope of the land and the types of soil, moisture, rainfall, light, air, and wind or the other climatic factors that greatly affect vegetation. While forests are found in places that receive plenty of rainfall, grasslands constitute the main vegetation of places with comparatively less rainfall. Thorny bushes and shrubs are common in the places with very little or no rainfall. Now we are going to see natural vegetation and wildlife exist. The wide range of the natural vegetation is found in India due to the varied climatic conditions and geographical features. Such variations can be observed in other parts of the world as well. A change in the natural vegetation is also wildlife the region. The natural vegetations of the world is broadly classified into four types, that is forest, grassland, deserts and tundra. A wide variety of wildlife inhabits such as each of these regions. Let us study about each type of the natural vegetations and the wildlife found here in detail. First one is forest. Large areas of land covered by trees and underbrush. The thickness and the types of the plants and trees differ from one forest to another across the globe. Therefore, some forests are dense and look greener compared to other. Wildlife also differs greatly depending on the type of the forest. The two main climatic forests that affects the type of trees, plants and wildlife found in forests across the world are temperature and rainfall. Based on these factors, forests can be broadly classified as tropical, temperate, coniferous, and Mediterranean. First one is tropical. Tropical rainforests or green forests are found in the regions between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Tropical rainforests have hot and humid climate. They receive heavy rainfall throughout the year with no particular dry season. As a result, the trees do not shed their leaves at the same time and the forests appear green throughout the year. In forests, the crown of trees form a thick canopy of several layers. As a result, sunlight does not reach the forest ground even during the day. Rainforests are very important for us. A large percentage of the oxygen present in the Earth's atmosphere is contributed by the rainforest. Hardwood trees like rosewood, ebony, and mahogany are commonly found in this forest. Bamboos and reeds also grow here. Besides, rainforests are home to unique flora and fauna, which are not found in other types of forests. Rainforests host almost all type of animals including microscopic organisms, insects, worms, fish, reptiles, amphibians, birds and mammals. Anaconda, one of the world's largest snakes, lives in the tropical of South America. It can kill and eat an animals as large as a crocodile. A number of animals found in rainforests are arboreal and spend most of their time on trees. Next one is tropical deciduous forest. We find tropical deciduous forest in large parts of India, northern Australia and Central America. These forests that are not as thick as rainforests are also known as monsoon forests. The regions where these forests lie do not receive rain throughout the year and experience seasonal changes. The trees in these forests adapt themselves to seasonal changes as they remain green during the wet season and shed leaves during the dry season to conserve water. Neem, teak, sal, shisham are some of the hardwood trees that grow in these forests. Timber from the hardwood trees is used to make furniture, boats, and also used as building material. Animals such as tigers, lions, elephants, monkeys, and langurs inhabit the monsoon forest. Temperature and evergreen forest is the another type of the forest. Temperate evergreen forests are found in mid latitudinal coast regions, which are characterized by a moderate climate, that is, warm summers and cool winters. Temperate evergreen forests are commonly found in southeastern USA, South China, and southeastern Brazil. Trees found in these forests vary greatly in terms of their types. While trees in some temperate evergreen forests have needle like leaves, in others they have broad leaves. Some forests have a mix of both type of trees: oak, pine, fir, eucalyptus, and cedar are some of the trees found in these areas. Deer, bear, spotted owl, and red squirrel are some of the animals found here. Next type of forest is temperate deciduous forest. The regions towards higher latitudes are characterized by warm summers and cold winters. The forests of these regions are called deciduous forests. These forests are found in the northeastern parts of USA, China, New Zealand, Chile, and along the coastal regions of the Western Europe. The trees in these forests shed their leaves in winter and get them back in spring. Due to insufficient sunlight to produce chlorophyll during autumn, the color of leaves change to orange, yellow, red, and brown. Trees such as oak, maple, ash, and beech are commonly found in temperate deciduous forests. The forests are home to animals such as deer, foxes, red pandas, wolves, peasants, and monals. Animals either hibernate or move to warmer places during winter. Next, another forest name is coniferous forest. Coniferous forest, boreal forest, or taiga are located in high latitudes of the northern hemisphere. They stretch across North America to northern Europe, Scandinavia, Russia, Siberia, and Mongolia. They are also found in the northern areas of China and Japan. These forests go through long and severe spells of winter and very short summers. The temperature remains below freezing point for almost 6 months a year. Tall, cone bearing softwood evergreen trees such as fir, pine, cedar, fir, and spruce are found in these forests. Softwood from these trees can be turned into pulp to make paper and newsprint. It is also used for making matchboxes and packing boxes, most mosses, which are primarily used for flowers for decoration, also grow in these forests. Some varieties are even used as medicines due to their antibacterial properties. Animals such as silver foxes, minks, and brown bears are commonly found in coniferous forests. Next one is Mediterranean forest. Next one is another one is Mediterranean forest. Mediterranean forests or chaparral, they experience hot, dry summers and mild, rainy winters. They are mostly found in the areas around the Mediterranean Sea. Other seas that can contain these forests are California, USA, then southwest of Africa, southwestern parts of South America, and southwest Australia. Due to the abundant growth of citrus fruits such as oranges and other fruits such as figs, olives, and grapes, these regions are popularly known as orchards of the world. Early settlers removed the natural vegetation and cultivated orchards in these regions. There is not much wildlife left here as most of the land has been brought under cultivation. Leopards, bears, deers, and wolves are some of the endangered animals still to be found in these forests. Now we complete this Mediterranean forest. Students, let's we recap what we seen today. That is natural vegetation and exits of wildlife. A wide range of the natural vegetation is found in India due to the varied climate conditions and geographical features. A change in natural vegetation also affects wildlife of the region. There are four types of forest, that is four types of vegetation, that is forest, grasslands, deserts, and tundra. Forest means the thickness and types of plants and trees differ from one forest to another across the globe. Therefore, some forests are dense and look greener compared to others. Two main climatic factors affect the types of trees, plants, and wildlife found in forests across the world are temperature and rainfall. Factors: forests can be broadly classified as tropical, temperate, coniferous, and Mediterranean. First one is tropical forest. Tropical rainforests or evergreen forests are found in the regions between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. Tropical rainforests have hot and humid climate. They receive heavy rainfall throughout the year with no particular dry season. The tree do not shed their leaves in this rainforest at the same time, and the forests appear green throughout the year. Here, crowns of trees form thick canopy of several layers. Then, bamboos and reeds also grow here. Rainforests are home to unique flora and fauna which are not found in other types of forests. Rainforests percentage of oxygen in Earth's atmosphere is contributed by this rainforest. Hardwood trees like rosewood, ebony, and mahogany are commonly found in this forest. All types of animals also seen here, that is microscopic organisms, insects, worms, fish, reptiles, amphibians, birds, and mammals also seen here. Then Anaconda, one of the world's largest snakes, lives in the tropical rainforests of South America. It can kill and eat an animal as large as a crocodile. A number of animals found in rainforests are arboreal and spend most of their time on trees. Next one is tropical deciduous forests. There we find tropical deciduous forests in large parts of India, North Australia, and Central America. These forests are not as thick as rainforests. This is also known as monsoon forest. Here we can see neem, teak, sal, and shisham are some of the hardwood trees that grow in this forest. Here hardwood trees also we can see, that is timber, to that we can make furniture from that, boats, and also used as a building materials. Animals such as tigers, lions, elephants, monkeys, and langoose also we can see in this tropical deciduous forest. These forests do not receive rain throughout the year and experience seasonal changes only. The trees in these forests adapt themselves to seasonal changes as they remain green during the wet season and shed leaves during the dry season to conserve water. Next one is temperate evergreen forest. Temperate evergreen forests are commonly found in southeastern USA, South China, and southeastern Brazil. Here, temperate evergreen forests are found in mid-latitudinal coastal regions which are as moderate climate, that is warm summers and cool winters. Next, temperate evergreen forests have needle-like leaves, and some oak, pine, fir, eucalyptus and cedar are some of the trees found in these forests. Animals like deer, bear, spotted owl and red squirrel are some of the animals found in these type of forests. Next one is temperate deciduous forest. These forest regions are also known as temperate deciduous forests. The regions towards higher latitudes are characterized by warm summers and cold winters. These forests are found in northeastern parts of USA, China, New Zealand, Chile, etc., and along the coastal regions of the Western Europe. The trees in this forest shed their leaves in winter and get them back in spring. Here we can see trees like oak, maple, ash and beech. Next we can see animals like deer, foxes, red pandas, wolves, pigeons and monals. Here animals either hibernate or move to warmer places during the winters. These forests are home to animals. Next one is coniferous forests. Coniferous forests, boreal forests or taiga forests are located in the higher latitudes of the northern hemisphere. They are also found in the northern areas of China and Japan. The temperature remains below freezing point for almost 6 months a year. Tall cone bearing softwood evergreen trees such as chir, pine, cedar, fir and spruce are found in those forests. Some varieties are even used as medicines in this forest due to their antibacterial properties. Here we can see silver foxes, minks and brown bears in this coniferous forest. Coniferous forest or taiga covers about 29% of Earth's forest cover. It is the largest land habitat on the planet. Mediterranean forests, there are mostly found in areas around the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean forests or chaparral experience hot, dry summers and mild, rainy winters. Here, citrus fruits such as oranges and other fruits such as figs, olives, and grapes. These regions are popularly known as orchards of the world. Leopards, leopards, bears, deers, and wolves are some of the animals also found in this forest. Okay, students, now we see about the vegetation and the wildlife. Okay, thank you, students.